away from their cares and to find entertainment, romance, and thrills on the magic screen. On the magic screen.
Hikaru-chan is first over the fence. Watch out for Easy Raider patrols. MT Butterfly Fox is second into the zone. And right into an anomaly field. Careful on the grabby centers.
More than 70 million people in the United States go to the movies each week to get away from their cares and to find entertainment, romance, and thrills on the magic screen. On the magic screen.
Hey, Ray. What? What do you got? Wasn't that the Johnson rag playing cha-cha-cha?
Yeah, you sound like, yes, it was. It sure was.
But I never heard it played that way before.
Well, a good tune can be done anyway. Now, wait a minute. Hold it. Lads, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Show Johnny. We'll prove it.
What do you mean, play another tip?
Johnson, no. Johnson rag is a waltz. Is a waltz? You got it? Here it is.
Wait. Oh, that's probably good enough. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Wait. Something doesn't seem right. Just a sec. I think there's something with VTube Studio settings. Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. Use microphone. Yeah. Yeah, all the all of the usual stuff that I do to actually make the lip sync look half decent wasn't on. Hey, Stuff, how's it going? Yeah, we're playing more Shadow the Hedgehog. As we can see, we've gotten... Wait. What do you mean there's a select now? Oh, it would be so nice if they just let that be a thing in the standard game. Just like, oh, you beat it once. You've unlocked select mode for the main story. That makes it so much easier to do the rest of the story. All right, and we've seen this before because I only have one route through almost every... Wait, it's not... Is that cutscene the same? Nah, it's different. But yeah, we're doing more of this. Because we're almost halfway. What was the plan? Hang on.
I need to find the Chaos Emerald that's in this forest.
So it looks like... All right. I see the options. I see the plan as it comes before me, in that we can just ignore everything or do the good route if it's in the way. Yeah, last story playthrough. But yeah, I figured that. Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest. My options were between playing Yakuza and playing this game, and I'm like, huh. Even odds as to what I want to do. So I decided that this would be more randomly arcadey than Yakuza. It's entirely based off of what the vibes in my brain were going for, and this won out. Wait, it's probably fine. He's probably not calling direct attention to a fork in the road because that's where his specific side quest collectathon thing is. I'm sure it's fine. How do I... So I want to get... I want to, like, grab some of this stuff, because I think the shadow weapons are specifically, like, the after you beat a route, that's what... Hey, you've unlocked a whatever. Oh, hey, that worked. But yeah. Hopefully everyone had a good day. I think I've found out something as to that will hopefully reduce the amount of times I have to go, hey, unfortunately no streams today because I got home and was completely wiped. Which... Oh, that's a spring? Spring-loaded? Wild. I should probably ditch this thing. She shot my hedgehog till I'm off. That sounds painful, so congratulations, or I'm sorry that happened. Whatever's more inappropriate. Oh, come on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, all of the issues I was having with exhaustions this entire summer can be summed up with just my dumb ass wasn't... Oh, that was a cover, not a... I thought that was just there. Well. Wish I knew that. Oh, hey, more stuff. Wait, do the shadow boxes just give every single special weapon that I've unlocked? Period? Because if so, that is hilarious. Alright. What do you mean, not again? Is this not the first time that you've accidentally destroyed military assets, Charmy? Do you have something you want to confess to? Why did I go? I was playing through all the Shadow the Hedgehog, should that be exhausted too? Yeah, fair. For this type of game specifically, I am not really too... Like, there's some times where I wish that I did just more of the same game in a row, because I usually do, like... Oh! Neat! Because I usually do, like, 1 week has one thing on it, then the next week has 2 other games. This is a game that I'm glad I do that, because it's 100% just... There's a lot of game all the time. Was there? It's fine. Charmy's a war criminal. Kill on sight, 15 countries. What's the meme? This little thing is a rogue military asset. So I forget the rest beyond that. Just this little fucker's a rogue military asset. I should definitely stop trying to figure out the rest of that. And I should also probably get a gun. I should need to acquire unlicensed firearms. So we need... Oh, wait, we can get whatever the heck's under here. Nothing! This thing... I'm sure everyone who actually knows what this is, what like half of the things for Sonic are, is yelling at me at some point during these streams. And I'm okay with that. Have the neutral ending that's like normal, get to the end of the stage and everything else have come to... Yep, consistent monotony. That's why when you look at the story route, we have done only one variation from the first 3 levels, because, like, I don't want to go hunting for all of these. Also, hi, Ace. Welcome in. Don't worry, I'll try to find a loud American after this stream for us to raid into. I know you love it when you wake up randomly and that's the genre of streamer playing. Don't all the guns from Shadow the Hedgehog. Don't know all. Well, that's fair. But, yep, time to go from regular chill street. What? Oh, I just didn't have any rings. That would do it. From regular chill, relaxing, fall asleep to streamer to the loud Americans. Well, the funny thing is I have no idea how people have that much energy that late by the time that it gets to there. It's like some people are just really set up to be nocturnal. It's impressive. We're just gonna run. Oh, hey. I figure if I can just... Oh, I'm so glad there's edge gravity there, and he doesn't just go flying like a fool. Pretty nocturnal? That's fair. But it's also like the type of people who are like the very high energy streamers that go very late, and it's like, what do I have to do to get that energy at that point of the day? I wish to know their secrets. I don't know what I have to do, like grind their bones into a powder and is there something back there, or did I just come from there? Oh right, I did that last time. Like grind their bones into a powder and drink it to absorb their power. But it might be worth a try. Like, you never know. Like when I don't have to go to sleep early, stay up looking at time like, oh damn, didn't know it was 3 a.m. Ugh. Funny thing is I usually end up going to bed much earlier than that, because I'm just like, well, I don't really know what else to do. I've done like everything I want to, and I'm just kind of sitting here. And now I can feel all my bones. I'll just lay in bed and play like Game Boy games or something, and then I fall asleep. I hope the rest of whatever team that Charmy's on knows that we're corrupting this child. More so than we already have. Evolutionary things, some here and more nocturnal than others. Yeah, I think so, in my case, it's just that I'm a lot more used to getting up early because work and all that stuff. It's really quite rude that there's not an option for just, yeah, do these hours, and here's a tracking program for it. Just sign in when you're doing work and sign out when you're not. We don't care we don't care about your availability. Just do work for 8 hours. That'd be so nice, because I don't at least with my job, I don't actually need to be in the office, but every workplace absolutely loves forcing you in. How did I get that? Well, okay, that was accidentally really cool. I also don't know how I did that. totally see what's past here. Maybe. Because we do need to go down a little bit. A little bit in order to actually do the story route. And I don't remember what's next. Wait, this feels familiar. Did I do this before? I could check, but I'd rather be in suspense of my own actions. It's like, that's a fun thing of my own bad memory. It's like, did I do this before? Am I just going down a path that I've already done, and there's no reason for me to be here? Or is this actually new? Oh, you can kill people with trees. Oh yeah, you can kill people with anything in this game. It's a matter of the force of will. That's the only limitation. Are we going to fall? Alright, so that's definitely the last one. I missed the second one, so... Alright, so that was where the first one. Was it just... No, it wasn't over there. But I think there was a thing. Oh. The corner of boxes that make Shadow break it down. I see. Because there's a little bit that I think is the fault of the game where it mentions like, oh, there was... Oh, that's where the fork in the road was. Wait. Oh, I think I need that. I think that's either going to be a key or... Yeah, no, this child is definitely a war criminal. You can hear how much they love just destruction. Maybe he's the bad influence on everyone else. Wait. Ah, it's just a key. Waste of time. Well, I wonder what's behind those doors. I simultaneously don't care, but it's a thing that it's an option that is available to me. So I should probably figure it out. Aha! Slowly, and not the intentional way, but surely. I think I just ended up... Well, if there's anything back there that was important, we didn't get it. And we're just going to have to die okay with the consequences of our actions. Oh. Right. Alright, I guess I better find the last key. This is the most I've found. Period. Oh, and I know where the last one is, too. Alright. Watch, what's going to happen is I'm going to find where the last disc is on... on my way to finding the next warp point. Because the key's at the very end of the level. Right? Keys... Aha! Warp. Because, like, there's this... Wait, am I on the right place? It's like the last one, if I remember right, it crosses over at the end, so you gotta get on the... This is going to take us 3 tries. There's 2 options. Oh, shit. I did perfect. Oh, hey, I did it perfect. No, you gotta jump at the end. Why? Because screw you. Alright. I am still on track for my estimation that this is going to take 3 tries. But... Well, actually, now that I think about it, there's not really any mitigating factors. This is just going to be 3 attempts and...
Damn, not here.
How was I right? And how did I not get this before? But how was I right? Like, yeah, no, this is, knowing me, we have 2 options, but I'm going to mess it up somehow, and we're going to need to do this an insane amount of times, more so than makes sense for just for something this simple. I guess I just know myself. 3rd try. Alright, let's go unlock this stupid door. Oh. Where the heck is it? Oh, I can't go backwards, so... I'm guessing here, and then we're going forwards again.
Look, it's those evil creatures. Go and smash them all up. Wow.
I think part of what might... I think something that might help with just the sheer... Oh, how often do you have to go through this... How often do you have to go through the levels if you're doing anything other than neutral? Would be that if... That's all? I mean, I appreciate the fact that this is just like a tank cannon. But I don't know. I was expecting a little bit, something a bit more than just, hey, have a big honking gun that's also not really the best. Hey, Mecha, how's it going? We're complaining because we found out what was in the locked doors that's in every single level. And turns out it's just a giant silly gun that's not better than, because I can get behind that type of weapon for like a boss fight. I can't get behind it for regular use just because it's kind of extremely annoying. Alright. Oh. Wait, I think I know exactly where we went wrong. Her tank cannon was summoned. Nice! I now know how to bait you places. I will use this information only for evil. Eh? Ah. The fork. Maybe it's down here. Yeah, this seems new. Or, no, this doesn't seem new. I was at the fork before. This is the way I went the first time. This is not new. I messed up. Ah!
Damn, not here. I will find the truth.
Okay. Now we know.
This place, it feels like I've been here before.
We don't actually have to focus on anything. I know generally... Actually, have we even... Let me check this before. Okay, so we have done the lower mission, but we do need to get onto that track, and this is... Compared to what we could do, compared to what we could be doing, this isn't the worst option we have available. I'm drawn to giant guns. Yeah, they're so much fun. Like, they're... Part of what I really like about, like, the boomer shooter genre is the design philosophy of those games where we've given you a shotgun, assault rifle analog because we could. It's literally this. It's usually because we couldn't get the actual assault rifle working and looking good, so we gave you a chain gun instead. Please don't mind, or do. We're not your real mom yet. And then you have like the big guns, like Doom. The original classic Doom's BFG was not that. It was an all-around good gun, but its main claim to fame was, hey, you know how many enemies you can wipe out with this? Literally every single one you can see on the screen. Yet. Game devs in the 80s, 90s, at peak boomer shooters were built different. And by that, I mean that they would totally get behind saying something like that. Don't worry about it. Or actually, probably do worry about it. Oh, I thought I was tackling. But yeah, the fun thing about those old games was that it quite often, if you play them while being used to modern shooter controls, techniques, and whatever, it's a little weird because it's like, oh, there's rocket launcher ammo. I'm going to save that for when I need it. When you need it is, largely speaking, whenever there's like more than 3 things in a room that you don't actually want to deal with. And things like yeah, the BFG was just on the same energy count or ammo system as the plasma gun, which was given to you in pretty good amounts as just a straight replacement for the chain gun. All right, I think there's the last disc. So it gave you these bigger fun things that were just great to... Oh, hey Scott. Yeah, we're playing Edgy the Hedgy. How's it going? Also, I can't believe I don't have you in the auto shout out, or it's something else broke, because sometimes it reads the people's names correctly. Sometimes it doesn't. But welcome in. It's nice seeing you around. I saw that you were having a day of all time, and I do sincerely hope that things have gotten a bit better or you've been able to rest. We're trying our best to get through this in the most painless way possible. How many discs do I have? 3. Am I missing a third disc again, or the 4th disc again? Probably. Yeah, but in all fairness, I'm a little bit paranoid and like to stock the bot with anyone who might come by. Like, there's a couple of people who have never stopped by here in the entirety of their time streaming, and they're still in the bot just because A, I can never be bothered to actually update that to remove names, and B, they might. We don't know if they will, but they might. Bad time to take a drink. Fortunately, for all of his other myriad of flaws, Shadow has the balance of several gods stacked on top of each other. Drank. Yeah, almost drank and then landed in the drink.
Once I've got all the Chaos Emeralds, then I'll know the truth.
You say that, but we've done this so many times. How was that A rank?
Perfect.
Oh, wait. Like, I spent half an hour on that level. How did I get A ranked? Like, no, I spent like 8 minutes on that level because I knew where everything was after spending 20 minutes doing it beforehand.
Aren't you done yet? At this rate, the entire day will be wasted.
Yeah, whole day wasted.
Hey, back off. Data retrieval isn't exactly my specialty.
Drink, drank,
Good.
drunk.
Do it then.
Stop bugging him, Johnny!
Oh, right, I forgot that this is the route
Well,
that I'm doing, the evil side of the route where Vector is just there. Quick mega update. Working on a new voiceover, working on recording first cover, and may have the gout.
And we don't have any more
Ah.
time to waste.
The gout. Wait. Before I go any further memeing on the gout,
Doctor's up to his
I need to know if this is part of the voiceover or if you actually have gout. Like, there can be no doubt on the gout. But that does sound like a lot going on. Hope the voiceover and or 1800s disease of the nobility is going well for you.
Counting on you.
I was hoping that Vector would just throw Espio in with that. Just, Espio, we're counting on you. Yeet! I've been doing okay. It turns out the biggest reason as to why I was crashing with like 0 energy after work is simply because I didn't put any salt in my water. If I was drinking salt water this entire time, I would have been fine. Would have had so much energy. I would be borderline unstoppable. Why am I stopped? That's why I'm stopped. But turns out, just undersalted my water. So that's going good.
Shadow, thanks for your help earlier. Actually, I need to extract some data out of Eggman's database.
Gun. My ankle's hurting like crazy when I move. It's either tendonitis or gout, and not resting's not making it better, so I'm leaning towards gout. I see. In an odd change of pace, I'm actually not entirely sure what you can do for gout. The most I can think of it, like, I'm not even thinking of any weird historical things of like, oh yeah, this random ass dude from the frickin' Revolutionary War had gout, and well, Honestly, the combination of gout and Revolutionary War is making me think that probably Ben Franklin and probably involves cure involves something involving older women. Because that was the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing I ever learned from a video game is just turns out he was as into older women as Assassin's Creed Revolution or AC3 made him out to be. Or if anything, AC3 was tame. How did we get here? Why are we doing this? Why are you listening to me? Actually, don't answer that. I like to live in suspense. Needs medic. Ah. The gout or the medication? Sorry, that one was really dumb. But yeah, if there's a family history for it, then it is probably the gout. Because I know one thing, is that family genetics can and will screw you over. Yeah, that makes sense in hindsight. Why, if he has it, and you know that there's a medication for it, why wouldn't he have the medication for it? Shut up, Black Doom. I know what I'm doing. I know this place like the back of my hand. Oh, that's new. Happy to hear you found a solution. Hey, saltwater solution. Hell yeah. Although I mentioned it to Ace, and her first reaction was, "No, just don't put salt in your water. Just get a freaking sports drink." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's probably better." Taking gout medication without gout would be wild. Look, in my defense, almost all of the meds I'm on, because they're for mental health stuff, are also insanely restricted for the express reason that people without the condition keep on taking them. Although I doubt you get the same high from gout medication as you do from like Adderall. Actually, someone should check that. What type of high? Do you get a pleasant hyper-focus high from taking gout meds? Electrolyte or Gatorade should... Yeah. Fortunately, family's got a... I'm parasiting off of family's Sam's Club subscription, so I can just get a frickin' case. I love how Black Doom's like, don't panic, everything's going to be fine. Like Shadow's not panicking, he's fine. He would swear if there's panic. It's just like, oh, you're concerned. Although Eggman, like, I'm sure that this is actually really complex, but because of the Hedgehog's natural ability to jump into cyberspace, it's not as big as it, like, it just is simplified, but it's really a very sophisticated security system. But in cyberspace, it's not that hard. So it just feels like Eggman has the most boomer-ass security system on his computers. Although, if this is the only way to get to the data, having to slide and grind for like several miles to get to the terminals to extract it all would successfully dissuade me. So the voiceover I'm doing is Horace Let It Be War speech, covers probably maybe Midnight Train to Memphis, Chris Ooh! I'm not familiar with the Chris Stapleton song specifically, or the song specifically, but I am familiar enough with Chris Stapleton to know that that's a good one. That's going to be a good one and going to be good for your voice. I've probably gone through... I've probably heard the Horace speech. But the thing is, with any Warhammer TikTok, if it's not about if it's not about very specifically the Death Corps Kriegs, random Imperial Guardsmen, Space Marines being stupid and getting their shit kicked in a way that's easily avoidable, Bazooka got worth it. Or orcs. Then I skip. It's the best way to get anything related to Warhammer is just pick what you want to hyperfixate on and just go from there. It's like all right, I only care about this sort of thing. What's the most... I probably shouldn't have risked that. That's fine. Like, what's the most on brand for my specific flavor of hyperfixation? I need a ring! Ooh, hey, rings. And then just go for that. Like, if you like Space Elves, you just care about the Alderi. If you like idiots dying needlessly in buckets, then just pick the funniest division of the Imperium for you. This is going shockingly well. Thing I loved about War. Oh, wait, need a ring. All right, we can live forever. You know, this is probably the sanest Eggman fight has ever gone. Aside from the whole being clipped and almost dying. Of just stand back, don't walk directly at him, and pepper his giant mech with a rocket launcher. Why is this taking more focus than Metal Slug, and where did I get that ring? Well, that ring's doing the Lord's work. One thing I loved about Warhammer's orcs, not only allow you to kit back. Yeah, that I remember seeing that. I was like looking at some old rules, and there was one that said orcs can use any other army's vehicles, provided that they have been kit bashed, vandalized, and look sufficiently orky. And that is my third favorite rule in Warhammer. The first one, of course, being the Kachatan jungle fighters. Sorry, sir, didn't see you there. Which, normally, if you have a commissar attached to a unit and you have to roll like a check to see if they run away, the commissar's ability is it lets you kill one of the units. So, Honori, thank you so much for rating. How is Clay Obscure? How was that? I've been playing that a lot, and I'm just going through the Endless Tower before I go back to Lumiere, and I'm enjoying it. Especially because I'm training up the B team, which is Ciel, Lune, and Minoko. So my strategy is essentially step 1, explode the woman. Because I have all the on death stuff on Ciel, and then auto death and second chance. So she dies, everyone charges up to max. Enemies take damage, are prepped to break, gets burned in status effect, and then she's up. But I hope you had a good time. If you're new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Brett, an Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old man blockbuster full of retro games. Decide this is the coolest shit ever. Because I've never played a lot of Sonic before, I've decided to go through the game series in the worst possible order. Previously, we played Sonic 06 on PS3. This time, we're doing Shadow the Hedgehog, and after this, I'm going to be floating some options by Sonic fans I know and seeing which one causes them to go into anaphylactic shock. Like your B team's my A. Here's the thing. They're the B team because on my A team, I have Versa with Duelist equipped. So he does 2 basic attacks, gains 10 AP, and then can just do whatever he wants on the top of the top shelf of skills every turn. And then there's Mayel. I have dealt 2,500,000 points of damage with her on turn 1.
Looks like the party's getting
She's
started.
horrifying.
Time to rock and roll.
Teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Shadow?
Yeah, we're pretty much same spot, taking care of team requests and clearing the sneaky stuff. Yeah, there's a couple of things, like I don't think I'm going to be doing the Abyss or Renoir's drafts and the bonus boss down there. I found the portal full of extra dimensional mimes. Sentence that doesn't make sense in context either. And I've decided I'm not sure I want to do that, but we'll see. Got Gamba CL and the weapon that extends her Twilight. Oh, that's nice. I need to do a bit of tweaking, because I found that there's a little, with her being full death, that I've had a little bit of issues with the fact that my B team is not really good at breaking. I think Monoko is the... No, CL's got 1, but it's a 9-point skill, and I need to tweak her AP generation to deal with that a bit better. Lune just has no skills that can break, and Monoko has 2, but they're also pretty top shelf. And like, break on standard attack is a 10-point Picto, which I'm like, that will work, but I'm kind of wondering if I could use those 10 points for something better than just a skill that I should have built in, but didn't, because I didn't really understand break. But also, Gamba CL sounds so on brand, because I've been trying on the end game with Expedition 33 to build everyone with a build them like this feels like their personality, which is why I have all the on death stuff on CL, because like she repeatedly says and makes the point that she views death as an old friend to her. I'm trying to do a crit build on Lune, but I just need to sit down and, you know, actually do that. Actually finish all that. Because I've somehow gotten to like 100% crit on CL, and I need to get that for Lune. And it just feels like something that requires that much prep and forethought would be what she goes for. And Mail is just the silliest option I could for, oh yeah, breaking rules, and then her strongest attack with no thought of how that's going to go. Love her electric move that just destroyed one thing. Oh, I actually don't have that one, because I've been noticing that I can get like a solid couple 100,000 points of damage with a pretty simple loop of turn 1, CL dies, so everyone's got 9 AP. Hit them with a hell, get them burning. Then next turn, do a little bit of parrying. CL's probably died again, because I'm not fantastic with dodging and the like. So then I can do a Typhoon, so everyone also gets some regeneration. And then I can do a Elemental Crush, and 8 hits, extreme damage, boosted to hell and back in 2 turns. Pretty nice. There's just a few things I want to see if I can, because like I realized a couple things when I was building Mael, where I just put all the damage boosts that I could on her. Then I'm like, wait, so this one that applies inverted, which means healing hurts me instead, is a massive boost. I don't actually ever heal anyone, because I don't have any healing skills. I am full offense, and that's intentional. And like, I'll only ever revive. So I put this on here, but a couple people have Revive on Death. So if I put Overconfidence for a bigger boost with the bonus of she can't be healed at all, that cancels out and there's no danger. It's perfect. But yeah, I really enjoy that game for the fact that it's a little bit of at the surface. Each of those Pictos and Luminas don't do much individually, but when you put them all together, you realize there's some really broken things. Like it was fun figuring out that I could make Versa restore 10 AP and then take a second turn. There we go.
For the good guys. Sorry there, Shadow, old buddy. The Ark. Will I
There we go.
find the rest of my memories here?
Oh yeah. They're like, just in general, the fact that I have to I can probably S rank that stage because I've done it so many times at this point. But I have to wait for Sonic to win in order to not get bumped off of the route I'm on. Like, I could recover. I don't want to. I just don't care. But yeah, I think it's because when you get down to the nitty-gritty of Expedition 33, it's a little bit like Risk of Rain, where at surface value, nothing really seems...
You don't fool me. It's not
It doesn't seem like much, but then something clicks and it's, oh. Forget, here's the end of the horse speech plan doing. So let be Worf. Skies of terror to galactic rim. Let seas boil, let stars fall. The last drop of blood, see the galaxy freed once more. Cannot save from your failure, Father. Let the galaxy...
Respectfully accept my fate.
Yeah, I'm not... I just realized that you're gonna say something like, wait, no. I've heard the start of it, and I'm pretty No, I just don't remember. I have definitely heard all the speech. I just am bad at remembering stuff like that. But it is a really cool speech. Like, unfortunately, Warhammer's I was thinking about this a while ago, like last week, that Warhammer's a really weird case because every single traitor to the Imperium has a very good reason for doing so. Because the Imperium frickin' sucks. Like, the rebelling against the Imperium is the most no-brain, yeah, of course you should do this. But the setting kind of bends over backwards to make sure that the Imperium, at its worst, has a bit of a point. It's like with Darktide, the whole thing is that the Traitor Legion in that was feeling absolutely underappreciated for all the men lost and mistreated through all of their battles, and they just snapped and defected to Nurgle. And unfortunately, that means they immediately went from their noble sounding goal of we're going to free the Imperium from the absolutely awful and tyrannical rule that's currently the status quo for something better.
Damn, not here.
Well, most of them are mindless zombies, zealots, and not exactly, and in many ways even less free than they were under the Imperium. Or like, yeah, even Perugabo had a very good reason. Home Planet revolted during how he keep taking people to bolster his legion. Pyre just gave him the worst jobs. Yeah, but it's like the thing that I always point to for how there are good criticisms. However, it tends to be a stumbling block that they're also right. That the people doing the horrible things are also usually right. Because with how insane they get about heresy and the grounds of it of being mildly heretical are for execution. The thing is, if you let your mind slip in that setting for a little bit and go on like a space trip that involves a warp jump, you will just get possessed by a demon. And the whole hate of psychers, like, yeah, no, the reason that psychers don't have free reign for anything is because on the tabletop rules, they have like a 1 in 4 chance of every time they do any magic that they're going to explode and summon an even worse demon from the warp than what you're currently dealing with. Like you look at how awful they treat everyone, and then you look at the dangers involved, and they're like, oh, I'm conflicted because I can see both sides, and this place is shit. Like, there's no heroes. Everyone's awful. But the people who end up saying, like, hey, what if we make this a little bit less awful? It's like, all right, we have a list of what could be your deal, and most of them involve that you are. It's like, all right, are you a gene stealer cultist from the Tyranids, saying that we should do this in order to, as part of a long-term plan to invade from a Tyranid's fleet? Are you corrupted by demons from the warp? Have you gone over to the side of the Tau, which, in all fairness, they started with being just the best people in... Like, the original joke was with the Tau was like, oh, well, they have to be doing mind control or brainwashing or something because we cannot fathom a system that doesn't throw everything into an endless war grinder and treats people with rights and respect works. And then they realize, wait, we have a legitimately good faction, and we've aped the Star Trek's Federation too much. All right, we're just going to make that canon. Like, that's actually what they do. Oh. Ads. Be back in a sec. More ranting after the break.
So what's so funny? I got what I went after, didn't I? See? There's copper, nickel, wax, lead, cotton, and all the others that you need. skeptical, eh? Okay, mister, help me clear the deck for action, and I'll show you.
See, the problem is that when ads play, I don't know if I feel like I'm one of the few streamers that has this issue, but I find that more often than not, oh, did not work, is that whenever an ad break goes on or like the starting soon screen, I have immediately popped in my head like, oh wait, I have to go over here and get this thing and then go grab this thing. So I end up spending most of the break AFK. And sometimes I don't make it back. Right. Oh, shoot, we're on the last one. So we just got the Chaos Emerald. Hell yeah. Where were we? Oh, right. The biggest issue with Warhammer, as well as the biggest litmus test of, hey, how media literate are you, is the fact that it shows things in very much, hey, this is bad and horrible and not good. But it also has the issue of this horrible thing is being done for really good reasons, actually. Like it's done because the alternative is worse. Of course, Vector's yeah, of course it's a computer room. Gotta find it. Oh, come on, I hit that button. Oh, come on, I jumped. Yeah, we did that one last time. Because I'm working from bottom up for some reason. No idea why, that's just how it worked out. Oh, I'm working from bottom up because the hero route missions are so much easier. But yeah, because like, I don't know, we are running hard into the problem of I run off the platform when I was supposed to jump.
Damn.
But fortunately, we can pirouette down some pretty impressive distances while we wait to burn up on re-entry. Love that for him.
Once our army attacks, the Ark will fall. You must hurry on ahead and get the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, because I remember one thing that I saw discussing that idea, and it was that there's this mission in Rogue Trader where the options are do a full-on exterminatus of this planet, killing everyone on the surface, or save what lives you can. You can't save everyone, but you can get like a couple thousand. Everyone involved treats you not exterminatusing the planet as the immoral option, because it is. Like, oh, I can't believe we made that. I don't know what's going on with the camera, and the camera doesn't know either, but here we are. Well, it is, because the alternative is everyone on that planet is now being turned into a demon and experiencing a fate worse than death. It's like, yeah, the world build is so horrible that sometimes the awful option is somehow better? What is that inflection on Vector? Like, I know the voice actors were doing their best, but it does seem like some were doing better than others. I don't know, it's... My opinion of Sonic voice acting is... it has a certain charm. It definitely shows... Oh! Seriously? I ran off there? No edge gravity for there. All right, this time
I will find the truth.
I'm getting massive deja vu. I also got stuck on this level for an inordinately long amount of time the first time we played it, because I had no idea where you were supposed to go in this first section. I thought you could, you know, in a Sonic game, you could continue moving and the like. Was not the case. The true answer of, oh, you have to stand still. Although, as funny as it is to poke fun at that design choice, seeing everything move into position is really cool. I think it might have been a bit better if they had like some standable platforms come down at an angle that obviously you couldn't jump onto, or something to communicate like, hey, platform. I think I know what. Oh, quit complaining, Dad. They're in the way. Oh, hey, Slug. That's Fred's friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. we're just trying this level, doing some more run-throughs of this game to get full story completion, and also just kind of complaining about about various things. I hope you're doing well. How goes Hedgehog Adventures? As well as I can, which is to say, I think I'm actually doing better. I think I'm understanding how to play. I think I'm slowly getting the muscle memory that I never got before, because I never played these. It also helps that I think the biggest thing that has let me play like older Mario games with the modicum of success is I've played those games a lot, so I have the muscle memory and also the stage memory for like, oh, this is a weird section, but you just have to do this, otherwise, like, you just have to leap into nowhere, or I don't know how I'd find this secret if I didn't already know about it and forgot how I knew about it. So, like, oddly enough, playing Shadow, the fact that you have to play this game 10 times in a row means that by the end of it, I'm doing a lot better because I actually know what I'm doing. Guess we just stand here? So? I love how Vector lets you, or also collects coins for you. That somehow seems proper. Wait, no! Like, I see what I need to do. I'll jump off. Oh! We survived? Why is an alligator following you? I don't know. He was just kind of on this space station. And... well, he's gone now. We live here now. I wonder if this is... oh, no.
Damn, not here.
He just kind of tagged along. We don't know why Vector's here. That was brought up because there's 2 endings to each path. So that means there's 2 endings to this specific level that... and last time I was like, why is Vector just here at the... as emotional as they could make it ending, where Shadow is lamenting his existence and thinking that'd be better if he was never created. And then Vector's also there, trying very hard, but also failing very hard at being emotionally supportive. Sonic, whereas animals can breathe in space. Somehow, that's not the weirdest thing that has been happening in these games. Somehow, it's one of those details that I love gets almost swept away in there's so many other things that happen that now that I say this one detail out loud, I realize how insane this game is. And that being, yeah, animals can breathe in space. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, how do we live? How do we survive that? Everyone needs their emotional support, alligator. Truer words have probably unspoken, but none come to mind. What green laser? The only green thing I see in here is you. There we go. And now we ditch him.
Where am I from? Where am I going? Soon the truth will be revealed.
That's exactly how I sound when I try to figure out where I am in the middle of a road trip. Like, where did I come from? Where am I going? Am I out of Twizzlers? Ah, shit. I just realized I've been meaning to get Twizzlers for like the past couple weeks, but every time I haven't. I don't know why, I just like them.
Doctor?
Why are you here?
To me, like a good boy. You were once a great invention from my grandfather's past, but this is my time. Give me the Chaos Emeralds, and I will spare your life.
I'm gonna be honest.
What?
This is something I must do on my own. I must.
This would be so much more intimidating if you weren't saying this in a giant robot shaped like your head with billboards on it.
You will obey me.
Yeah, they're so good.
Consequences. I will not allow you to defile my grandfather's legacy. Now you'll get to see the destructive power of my strongest creation yet. Oh, I think you made him mad!
Ooh. I like the vibe of this thing. Wait, can I get underneath it and have him get hit by his own missiles?
By activating the clock, you can turn his attacks against him. What we need to do is stop the final clock wheel ourselves by hitting the button.
This seemed like a bad idea, but also exactly something Eggman would do.
I'm deducing whoever sets the third wheel gets to be the attacker. Get that jump, we've got to do this.
Wait, why am I chasing him? Ah! And where can I get a gun? Aha! All right. Wait, does he have to fall? Does he... This is fantastic. This is like peak Eggman. Why did you think this was a good freaking idea? Boing. Wait, can I just... This is the silliest boss I've seen in this game. Ah. Dang it. Like, wait, can I get a life from this? Oi. I guess I have to focus on trying to get him at missile or bomb. But I can also just make sure that I fuck up his own slot reels. Look, man, I like mechanical slot machines too. I never designed a battle mech that resolves on entropic results such, right? Like, I get that he's insane. I understand the concept at play here. Ooh. But the fact that we both have to sprint to keep up. Ah, dang it. I wanted to do that. Did he still hurt himself on that? Okay, I understand what you're supposed to do. You essentially have to charge him. Seriously, how fast? With how fast that thing, just make it a tank. No slots, just guns. You have the ability. I believe in you. Although that would be simple. And if there's one thing Eggman hates, it's simple things. Although I'm not entirely surprised by this, that it's a little bit tricky to get a hit in. But yeah, there's so many better ways you could do this. Like, I understand the fun of a randomized fight like this. But also, well, shoot, the biggest thing would be, why are the buttons on the outside? Like, I can see it from a supervillain type of, yeah, I'm not actually fighting you seriously. I'm toying with you by the fact that I don't even know what this is going to do. Which does feel in character. Yeah, as if he gets too far, then he'll do it himself. But the fact that there's options on here that can either extremely benefit me, with like the rings being healing, or up to giving me another life. Like, why? Slot reels are weak point. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Unless it's designed so that... Hey! That bounced into Vector. Perfect. Ah! I wanted... Aw, that was going to be jackpot, you stupid overboiled egg. But also, like, the game knew that this is a kind of annoying fight. Like, they give you so many respawning boxes in the middle that if you don't want to engage with the mechanic, you can just grab him, survive his little tricks, and, you know, bonk him with the rocket launcher. I want to try to exploit it. Like, I see the gimmick, it's just the targeting's a bit too wonky for it to work well, and he's a bit too fast. It's easy to get the middle one, but the edges are easy to get hurt on. And if you leave him alone, like, he will just get one of the jackpots that he wants. Yeah, because the problem is when I try to hit the left or right side button, if it's not done at the proper angle. I just got it. Just got him down regularly.
Be gone. I will not allow you to defile the Ark with your presence.
Be gone, bot. E is much better than I expected. Way better.
Finally.
But yeah, I think
all the Chaos Emeralds.
You ungrateful little pest. Have you forgotten that it was my grandfather who created you?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, born and raised aboard the Ark. I shall live on. I am the protector of the Ark.
Oh.
I am living proof of the ultimate life form. This is who I am.
For an evil ending.
Leave now and never return. I won't
For an
allow
evil
anyone
ending,
to violate the sacred Ark.
Him's getting a little bit insane and sealing himself on a space station. I expected worse. Omachao gun is now level 2. Man, they really hated Omachao. Alright. One more time. Right, let's do this one more time. The easiest ones to get are going to be the pure neutral routes. So I guess the best thing to do with this is to simply run through and see if there's any of the upper levels that seem a bit easier. And at least on this case, we'll see how many dudes we have to kill. Wait, did I murder that guy? Hang on, I gotta go back, double tap the body. Yeah. Alright, kill confirmed, let's move on. Although knowing my luck, we're going to have to correct course very hard in order to, because knowing me, I'm going to end up accidentally killing all the Black Doom minions. Oh wait. I'm not even sure I want to. Oh, cool. That is so much more useful than the other one. Ah, yes, the pump action MP5. You know, Black Doom has been his hot topic, edgy name as villain. Yeah, it's so bad. I can't be bothered to do. It's like, I'm sure the Westopolis mission isn't that bad, but there's also the issue of I don't want to be in Westopolis. I wish to leave. Ooh, the rescue ring. Yeah, it's funny because I know that the reason they made the game like it is because they realized that their audience was growing up, that the people who had played the original Sonics as kids were now teenagers. So they asked their fans, what would you like to see out of a Sonic game, or like what types of games are you playing? And like, yeah, like to make it, or like, yeah, we're real into Grand Theft Auto and those games. Like, all right, All right, we can do that. We can give a hedgehog a universal driver's license, which don't use. It's not worth it in the slightest. And give him some guns. Almost as bad as my villain organization name, Biodoom. Yeah. Although the thing with that is that there's sometimes it's not bad to have a cheesy name because it fits the aesthetic. It's just games like this define the aesthetic and define what it meant for the cartoonishly villainous named organization. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Either or. About 50-50. But you have the benefit of it's an organization and not an individual calling themselves Black Doom and looking the way Black Doom does. I've done this so many times.
For collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you?
No, and I will never understand what's going on, no matter what. You cannot force me to comprehend what's happening right now.
Remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence! The ramifications of your disobedience will be severe.
That's right, part of his name's very deliberate. Bioengineered Doom! Biodoom! Which, honestly, from some weapon companies, hell, not even weapon companies, from some tech companies, I would believe that they do it. Like, we're getting to the point where that evergreen post of, hey, we just invented the Torment Nexus from the beloved sci-fi classic. Oh my god, don't invent the Torment Nexus. In fact, it was so influential, we met the author, told him about it. He said, oh god, why? Why would you idiots do something like that? And he's now making a second book. How did you idiots think this was a good idea? Was I not clear enough the first time in the first book? Don't invent the frickin' Torment Nexus. I swear. Aha, pants. Why did I start? Sorry, that's a very... Aha, pants is a very specific in-joke from some IRL friends that I don't even remember how we started saying that. Like, there's no context of D&D. There's nothing for that. It's just... Please stand by. I've stun-locked myself with this. Sequel name, why did you fuckers go invent the Torment Nexus? I specifically said this was a bad idea. It's without I'm going to butcher this, so I'm sorry. Rick Swaza, thank you so much for joining. I hope, or for rating. I hope that you had a good stream. Oh, you were also playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I am so sorry. Well, welcome, Raiders. I am Eldritch Horror Bread, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old band blockbuster full of retro games. Decide this is the coolest shit ever. So mostly I play retro stuff, every now and then some new stuff, whatever takes my interest. I know way too much, and yeah, mostly possess a roll of bread, but shoot, edge. But every now and then I got, this game good, or did I just have, oh, this game's bad. But no, I also have a couple other forms. Only other rig model right now is Corpse, because sometimes I need hands, and I can't be bothered to do flesh. But no, this game is as bad as you think. So I'm doing a thing where I'm going through Sonic the Hedgehog in the worst possible order. I have vetted these games against friends and people who are like self-professed Sonic, like they have said themselves, I have the Sonic autism. That, and I vetted these by saying like, hey, I'm thinking of playing this, and looking at their reactions, whichever got them the most, oh my god, please don't, was on the list. The first game I played in this series was Sonic 06, which is the worst piece of software I've ever used. So you are totally justified. This is infamously one of the weirdest and hardest to control games. I was going trading. There's Sonic aficionados. They have, you know it's legit because they have stuck through it beyond everything else. Yeah, I get what you mean. We don't need spelling here. We go on vibes. This game gooder to have bad time. Yeah, no, definitely you had the implied aesthetic, because like if you look at my because I'm insane, I'm going to get all endings. You will notice I have never taken any options other than the neutral route going through Westopolis. I do not intend to. I full on refuse. I am just going through this based off of whatever is specifically easier. And most of the time that involves getting out. It's like, what are the best things to do? Top 10 things to do in Detroit. Number 1, leave. No. I hope that your experience with this is at least somewhat passable, because the game is just like that. And if you have to rain run after this game of all things, I understand. Go do what you need to. It's a game of all time, and if you're going insane, you're having the intended experience. Oi. Where's those worms at? What do you mean, what am I doing? It's your minions that are supposed to be helping me locking this thing. God. Black Doom is easily one of the worst dads in fiction. I see why Shadow's mother, Gerald Robotnik, left him. Alright. Hopefully now we just... Wait, that was actually insanely easy to get to the top level. So I'm thinking of several ways that this game could have been better. The first idea is definitely that once you get every possible exit from a level, you can, or from a tier, you can skip that. So like beat Westopolis, neutral, hero, and dark route. You can now start from the 3 levels that branch off from there. Just that one thing of every level from every exit from a level letting you skip makes it so much more would have made it so much more manageable. The other thing, and I understand why they didn't do this, because it would have been a nightmare to design. But we've seen that cutscene every single time. This is a new one. I think if they did a bit more work for the non-transition cutscenes, that would have made it a bit easier. Oh yeah, Total Madness. I don't know why they were on what they were thinking with this. It's a very cool idea in theory. I understand the theory behind it. Because I think this was made like right at the start of where choices matter, or your choices in the narrative make a difference. So you have some weird things, and most of the
Like the fires on the...
I've got to get out of this cave.
wait. Okay, so we're not quite all the way up, but this seems doable? I know there's one mission that's on the Ark and is complete and utter hell and annoyance. Mostly because of a friend who has done nothing but speak of that with fear and loathing. The type you only get in Las Vegas. So I'm trying to avoid that one with a passion. But yeah, I understand the idea that it's a really cool theory to be able to play a game where the choices you make in a level make a massive difference. The problem is, I don't know what I thought was going to happen with that. Is that in the practice of it is very much who thought this was a good idea. It's very similar for. I've had a very similar concern about or thought about Sonic 06, which is it's maddening how you can see the kernel of a good idea that they had, but how they very much missed the implementation. Like it's exactly that. It's pure madness. It's madness, pure and simple. But also, extremely curious as to what the dev site can grind backwards on the. Holy shit! I actually can. All right, is there any? That seems somewhat important. Colonel, good idea. Burger and crap. Yeah, that's exactly it. That if they let the ideas cook a bit more. Wait, huh? Oh, that is 2 out of 5. How did that one get lit? Well, I ain't complaining.
I wonder how my robots are doing.
You don't want to know, Eggman.
I think you can fly on that bird-like creature to get past here. Shadow, try roughing it up a bit and press the exit button to right.
But yeah, like, there's so many things that if they just let...
Press the control stick up to make this thing die, and then pull back to make it fly.
If they let their devs have a bit more time, a little bit less rush, that these games would have had a lot better reception. Like Nintendo is definitely not guilt-free about this, because they 100% have like any game company has a culture of crunch and rushing. But the fact that they... Oops. Helped the wrong one. It's fine. We're good. That they have acknowledged that a game can be good eventually, but a bad game's bad forever. That changes a lot. Like the fact that they're a willingness to delay and give devs a little bit of time to percolate their ideas and make something of value. It matters. All right. The paranoia is setting in. Ow.
There's no time for
Oh, it's just a key. Oh, boy. Well, we'll take the weird toilet seat gun and the key, and then we'll GTFO. Boing. Oh!
Do you have any... Shadow, where are you going? The
Calm down.
giant is behind you. Ah, that's number 3.
My headcanon is that the fact that I have to run into these things full speed ahead, no ifs, ands, or buts, and always end up getting hit.
Shadow, leave my things alone.
Calm down. Like, oh wait, there was some explosives back there. I wonder if I could use that for this, and immediately blowing myself up. God, that's such a huge channel tradition of myself blowing me up in a very avoidable way. Oh, hey, egg salad. Does this thing retract, or am I strapped here forever? Ah.
Damn it.
Well, we're gonna need something on fire. Yeah. It seems like though they have finally learned their lesson
Do you have any fire?
and are willing to give some of their newer games a little bit more time. That for all the jokes of Generations being a Unity asset store game, it did at least look fun to play.
That platform in the middle of the room is one of the giant lanterns. Just don't look down.
Oh, it's Chow's.
Yes. Now, you just need to light the final lantern, and my defenses will be complete.
Love those little dudes. Ah! Damn it. So they at least got it at the end. The leisurely grind down.
Know that there was an underground passage here?
Didn't you build this thing?
Yeah. What is that?
Eggman, you absolute...
Jump under the rail with the ring.
Did you actually build...
Like it gave up the chase.
Did you actually build this your entire...
Teleporter to go back.
Oh, I missed one. We're so close. I think I got that one. But Eggman, you absolute buffoon. Did you actually build your castle on a haunted graveyard? Did you make the rookie mistake that they tell you not to make a... Oh, wait.
Try going down.
Did I actually miss this one? Okay, so that's lit. No, that's lit. See one back there, and then... Right, I did the same thing last time, so we're on track. All right, all right. It's impossible to say. I'm tempted to take neutral out of this, except to just neutral the neutral route this out, except for the fact that we're one away. Well, that's a known, like, that's been a known pitfall for games like this. That you get the, oh, cool. Ah, dang it.
Damn, not here.
Use this teleporter to go back.
All right. Oh. Okay, so it was that I fell off.
Don't go smashing up my robot.
Well, tell them not to shoot me. So ever call. God, he's such a bad boss. Absolutely horrible.
You know how these balloons work, right? They're set to float around.
Should not let him.
If you need to get down,
Should not let him be in charge of anything. It's absolute man.
try going down.
I'm gonna go for some potato salad. I don't got the stuff to make it, but. Oh. Oh.
Shadow, have you found her yet?
Well. Well, we accidentally uncast Amontillado cream, so. Wait, this ain't right. So we've done the good deed for the day. Now we can get on with being evil. Oh, I see. This got unlit. That's lit, and now we're in the right place. And if we don't fuck this up by trying to speed past this and just
Wonder how my robots are doing.
stay here.
Think you can fly on that bird-like creature to get past here?
Yeah.
Press the X button to right it.
Ah. Be pacified, you fool.
Press the control stick up to make this thing dive, and then pull back to make it fly up. Holding down the A button will let you accelerate.
Where are we going? Where's the flight pass? How do you drive this thing? I don't have a license! We are fully inverted. Never invert your hedgehogs. That stresses them the hell out and is not good for their health. I assume. I know nothing about hedgehogs. Don't take any advice seriously. And, oh my god, we're back at... That changed nothing? That changed something? It's different, yet exactly the same. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Wait, you can do... I love that. You can do tricks, and that gets you speed on those. Alright. So there's a pumpkin up there. The other thing is they could use a bit more clarity as to what does what, as to which area in the teleporters has the objectives. Because I've noticed this, that quite often, or at least when talking to fans, that there's simultaneously a feeling of they should not. Oh. No, so you have to do this. I was wondering if there's a hidden thing in there. There's like a desperate need for... We understand what they could have done. that they got so close, but absolutely choked it at the end. Aha! Ah, no. And if they just did... Oh, come on. Let me in. I guess we're not doing that. Oh. Like, if they just did this, or if they did it this way, it would have been much more well received. Ah, I see. Oh.
My, what's this?
New plan. Knocking on this door. Plan doesn't work. Abort. Thought there was something to it. Alright, so we gotta go through the goop. It's like a Death Stranding type of uterus scene.
That platform in the middle of the room is one of the giant lanterns. Just
Alright.
don't look down.
So we got that. Oh! There's something there. But I feel like I'm accidentally going to do the hero side because the Chow's going to be in here. Oh. Oops. Called it.
If you want to stay clear of trouble, then stay away from that doctor.
So how does a neutral ending sound? I was trying to jump away from them. Ah, well. We'll try again.
Another Chaos Emerald.
Ah, we have to fight you again.
I don't want to fight with you, but I need those Chaos Emeralds. They hold the secret to my...
Enough of this nonsense. The Chaos Emeralds belong to me. All of them. No one gets in my way. Those who do will...
I'm still going hard on my theory that the Chaos Emeralds just naturally get lost between games. That they didn't...
Why can't you leave us alone already?
That they didn't, like, get put anywhere or anything. It's just... If you keep them all together for too long, they naturally dissipate. Because, you know, Chaos Emeralds. Ah. I feel like I should be able to air dash out of there. At least you got a different line this time. Oh, no. Ah. Get better material. This place really is just turbo haunted. Worth it. This must be the most frustrating thing to watch if you're good at Sonic bosses, because I am literally just banking on I need a single ring, and I've been lucky enough to be able to get hit and bounce onto a ring. All right, note to self: that goes a lot further if you get the regular gun and not the bazooka.
Sorry, Doctor, but that Chaos Emerald is mine. Perfect.
Would have been funny if I S-ranked it. All right. Well, he has a viewing party with all of his robots.
destroy everything. How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city? I'm at my limit. I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
You know, I understand why people like Eggman now. He's insane. He's selfish. But ultimately,
Expected this baby could fly.
he only really... He's very specific in what he wants to do. He wants to take over the world. He wants to take over whatever the only city that matters in the game is. And if anyone tries to destroy, he's like, hey, I know I was trying to take over this place first, but you stepped in and tried to mess with me, so you can get bent first.
Isn't that the doctor?
I have thought of 9 new ways to fail you in this conversation alone. It's not even your fault. You didn't even do anything. I just have that effect on people. Sky Troops. Or Scroops, if you'd rather. I won't. But you can.
This blue sky,
Boing.
staring at it from afar. Have I seen it before?
I can't... I have no idea if that's like... If all of his... Have I been here before? Why does this feel familiar? If that's like supposed to be some sort of foreshadowing of this being a time loop or something weird. Oh, ads. Be back in a sec. Ah!
Well, so far so good. But your job is only half done.
Still skeptical, eh? Okay, mister, help me clear the deck for action, and I'll show you. Haven't you got any imagination?
curbs lawlessness with the force of caution.
All right. I am late to the back from break. That is my fault. In my defense, I was eating peanuts and browsing through Blue Sky. Is that actually a good argument? No. Is that the best one you're going to get? Yes. Am I still not finished with the snack nuts and trying very desperately to move them around in my mouth in a way that means I can continue talking and still enjoy some tasty salty treats? Yes. Ah.
Their weak point seems to be the turrets.
Good to know. Would have been helpful to know before I started, but I suppose he didn't know. I will still blame you.
There's got to be some kind of peculiar power that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it.
I love the fact that we can go in the same run.
That gas taints a person's soul with evil and will increase your dark gaze.
Oh!
Give it a try.
Oh, I see what he means. We can just huff fumes and get evil. You ever take a drug trip so bad that you become maniacal? Or is it just the natural thing?
All the power sources. Turn back around. Good. You've destroyed the first power source. The temple is beginning to rumble.
Shadow's behavior in this game can be so erratic and nonsensical to the point of just what the heck? Like, what do you mean in one playthrough? Oh, I thought I could reach that. What do you mean in one mission I can turn the temple on and cause it to fly, and then a couple missions later... Actually, no. This one kind of makes sense. Because in order to get back to here after... Like, the transition's nonsensical. I have no idea how or why we get from one area to the next. But at least the story motivation somewhat makes sense, since we have to do a heroic action to get back here, and then, like, we can just play it as, oh yeah, Shadow had a massive change of heart after being in proximity of Amy and Cream's, like, oh, well, now I feel awful.
The second one, my battleships are in attack formation.
And then go from there. Boom.
Don't let them get away.
Get over here, you. Hey! First person shooter. First person aim mode. That would have made this a whole lot more palpable. Ah! An egg ship. An egg carton, if you will. God, you tell me to do stuff, you tell me to stop. Make up your mind. So either or. Oh, crosshair would also be appreciated, please. And oh wait, there is one. It's just really hard to see. The weak points are the turrets. Oh wait, no, that wasn't like, oh, you have to hit the turrets in order to like, that wasn't in order to destroy it at all. You have to hit here that was, hey, you need a lot of hits. If you want to be able to do this without losing a bunch of rings, maybe destroy the turrets. I see what it is. I see what it is. Because that is one thing that I want to be a little bit mindful of. Sometime, ooh, that was close and kind of cool. Like, sometimes the game does actually have really good moments of hinting you to do something where it's not entirely the whole truth, or like it's not entirely 100% effective, but it points you to a strategy that you can use with that. Behold the ultimate power on a cute little parachute. So it tells you how you can go around it and what you can do in order to have an easier time without like in this case, the go target the turrets is much more about letting you attack these things with impunity and letting you know the turrets are destructible, rather than getting something that's just, hey, this is how you defeat it, period. It's just that when you compare legitimate guiding little things in the sea of... Oh, that's a problem. That, That was the way up. That line of items I completely missed. All right, let's see if we can get a sword from one of these dudes. Because they relied a little bit too much, in my opinion, on just rampant tutorialization.
Good job, Shadow. I'm detecting only 2 forces remaining.
At least in terms of... I can't complain too much, right? I am a little bit self-aware, and the rampant tutorialization of, hey, you can do this. All right, let's go. Let's go back. Oh, hey, dipshit. Dipshit. I love that name. I have no idea how to pronounce it without either getting smacked, without either saying something off or how to actually pronounce it, because brain mush. But welcome, and I hope that you're having a good time. Nice seeing you. Or just talking. Idiot. See, I'm not going to say that because out of sheer pride, I am the only one allowed to be an absolute fucking moron here. And I will fight you in the parking lot in order to hold on to that. Oh, thanks, Butterfly. Yeah. Disagree? Well, all right, you can join the parking lot fight if you want a stake in this. We'll organize a tournament. It'll be a whole thing. It'll be fun. I will totally rig the tournament so I come out on top. Or bottom. I don't know, if you accidentally rig a tournament so that of being the biggest fool so that you lose, on one hand, that's a huge mark of idiocy. On the other hand, it would be more suspicious if you did it right. And I'll cry. Damn it, you know. Damn it, that's a good defense. I see what you're bringing. Shit, Mecha, you're alive? I thought the gout claimed you. On the other hand, and on the third hand that's inexplicably growing out of your body. Right. How do we fire this thing? You'd think I know. Oh, thank God that thing's destructible. Aha! Only died a little bit. Nice. It's a practice for the little death that that predates the big one. You'll be a pro in no time. Prohibited from dying complete. Aw, fine. You're not allowed to die. Around the corner store from the drink. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go for 45 more minutes. Hey, in all fairness, I can't actually die because I'm neither dead or alive. Secret third thing. Eh? Oh, I understand. I just gotta bounce on that thing. All right, we're back. I accidentally crashed my microphone from laughing too hard. Safe travels, don't die. It's not allowed. Oh, you. I have to be one of the few streamers who has that problem of if I laugh too hard, and I tend to laugh a whole lot, then my audio setup dies. All right, what we got here? Oh, the Almachow gun. Ah, I can't enjoy your joy. Good, because I also enjoy my joy. That's why I exist. I need to look that up. I had an idea, and wait a second. There has to be a way to do that. Because I had this idea that by lore, static for... Hold on. Calm down, Shadow. I'm doing something. Where is it? This dude, one of my other forms, that he largely only appears when under the influence of high emotions, because instead of having everything just go weird because there's not really any biological chemical barriers for this eldritch horror to deal with emotions, had an idea, not a good one. Hell yeah, I love those ones, they're fun. But I wanted to see if I could make it so whenever I peak my mic, which would A, force me to actually the turret. It would actually make me fix my rampant audio issues, because I think I have my audio a bit too high, and I've heard of a way that you can do this thing where that the turrets are the weak points is also for this section where you actually have to do it, where you actually have to target the turrets because there's so many. Neat. But I wanted to make it so that if I peak my audio or I get too high of a decibel from being way too excited or yelling too much or raging out, that it automatically switches my model to static. Because I have one in the works. I've had one in the works for a while. It's just that the artist had so many good life events. And like she was able to go back to college. I'm like, hell yeah, go do that. Go. Don't worry about this. I can wait. I have this model I'm using right now coming to. Just go do that. Shoot. And yeah, it would be awesome. Don't worry, I got the meaning. Oh, hey, it's Fridge Dude. All right, hot take, but not actual hot take. President should have been a hedgehog. There should be no humans in this. It would improve the game a lot. Like it's I feel like that's a high bar of entry of the fact that they want to tell these stories. They're not quite confident enough to just go into it with full, yeah, everyone's like this. There's also the fact that Eggman exists. But, like, I feel like they're trying to do a little bit of, oh, Mario games have human characters and it's fine. But the fact that they have so many human NPCs where Mario games just have Mario, Luigi, and princesses. Princey? Mm-hmm. As their own. Wait, do we have to kill the president to get back on track? Neat. Hang on. Hang on, that's being added as a quote. Back on track? Neat. Yeah, they don't make sense. And there's that. All right, but honestly, that is a huge thing that you have to be aware of when playing games. It's like, well, why is X, Y? You're putting too much logic on it. You've got to sometimes there is too much thinking in some of these games, and the best thing you can think is like Metal Slug. Why does Alan O'Neill come back every single game, no matter how hard we kill him? Don't worry about it. Like the official explanation is he's got a wife and kids. That's enough. Of that, yeah. And like, on one hand, there's some good overthinking. Like, there's some theorizing where it's fun. And there's some things that's like really creative. Like, I'll always go to bat for wait, why is it on oh, it's launching. I don't see a method up to actually attack it, so we're just going to go forward at full speed. In worst case, can I do that? I don't know. I guess it depends a bit on the game, because it's like very specific for like, this is a theory that makes a lot of sense, and slow as dang it. But more often than not, you're going to see things like, oh, there's holes in this. I see the holes inherent in the system. I wish I had a gun for this. I think I do need a gun. Let's go with this. And tutorial thing. Nope, that's... we're in a wonderful form. I'm trying my hardest. Look, I'm trying to kill the president. I'm not finishing that sentence. That's awful. I don't know if that's a side thing or something. Oh, right, I forgot. I can just do I can do a cute little trick and get some speed. It's fine, I should be better at this. My literal first memory is playing Super Mario Bros. 3. I should be good at these types of games. I love those tooltips with Black Doom specifically, because it's like, all right, my idiot son does not understand. Oh, come come on. How to do a wind tunnel puzzle. This is how you do it. Don't overthink it. I don't even have anything to say. That's entirely my fault. I thought I have documented I have nothing to say. Fuck! That was so bad and entirely my fault. I am glad there is no time limit. I assume that if I don't do a thing at a certain point, then something's gonna happen, but they didn't tell me what, and I was packed with shotgun shells. Weird. And from that alone, I am blameless for what happens next. Feel your right. Oh, the sticky thing. No, that's the anxiety talking. You're doing fine. I've found that more often than not, you're doing a lot better, especially when anxiety comes up. That you're doing a lot better than you think. And oh my god, that is the worst freaking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just kind of on rails. To the left, take it out. So there's going to be a... Sorry, it makes it so... Yeah, the amount of times that's just like, oh, wait, when I say, like, wait, I'm not the person at fault here. Why did I just apologize? It's just a whole thing. I love the vibe of this mini mecha. I'd love to see it. Like, part of why I would love to see a remaster for these types of games, despite the fact that they have they've left such a bad taste in the mouth of everyone and other places in the body where you can taste. I apologize. Yeah, and then you get into the loop of sorry for apologizing. Stop apologizing so much. Sorry. It's like, what do you want me to do? If you don't want me to apologize, then don't do something that asks for an apology. Like you're part of the problem there. Like, no, seriously, if you have someone angrily say something about you or to you while you are in the middle of already apologizing, it's going to make your knee-jerk reaction in that mental state is going to be, I'm sorry for that. Like, it's not logical at that point. It's 100% reactionary. I don't know. Wait, let me back in. You get money for that. Wait, it's not my fault, and people should be a lot said okay one time when they told me to stop apologies. So what? What the at that point? What the fuck do they want out of you? Like that is the type of thing that I would assume is better than apologizing. Do they just... I guess next time from the data we have collected, we just have to say fuck you to them. Like, don't apologize. Okay, that gets them mad. Saying sorry awfully does. It's like, don't apologize. Fuck you. That, from the data available, that's what you wanted. God, they really did have us assassinating the president live on TV in 2007. I'm going to do that next. No, wait. I know the person who I usually get into these loops with, and that's not going to go any better. And for completely different reasons. So never mind, back to the drawing board. Have we just tried Spanish yet? Maybe that's what they want. We just have to respond to them in Espanol, and that actually, no. Wait. I'm a genius. That's exactly what we've got to do. We got to confuse the hell out of them so they don't even know what the fuck we're trying to do. It's like, that's the yes, Portuguese. The problem is I don't speak Portuguese. I've gone on record many times when it turns out they were just speaking Spanish at me that I can't speak Portuguese. Maybe Russian. But that's the big thing. Wait a second. All right, what the hell do you want from me? I don't know what deactivates is there. Speak crappy American. Here's the thing. With a strong enough shitty accent, because it doesn't actually matter if you speak it or not. Unless you're doing it in text chat and they're yelling at you for apologizing too much over text. Then you have the bonus of it's text. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever. You can take a moment, because I do like text chat a bit more, because you can have a moment to strategize or like go like look up something or strategize. You don't have to flounder or whatever fish you're more comparable to in the moment. Which means you got time. So you can look it up. Maya, thank you so much for the raid. How was satisfactory? Is it all to your liking? Welcome in, Raiders. For everyone new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Bread. Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality. You found an old band blockbuster full of retro games. Tonight, we're suffering. I love I love that emote, and I love how big it shows up in all that. So we accidentally did a good mission, so we're trying to get back onto the full villain side, which means we have to kill the president. Don't worry, for as far as I can tell, this isn't actually America, so it's fine. And also, this takes place during the Clinton administration. I thought that was a pilotable mech. Steel mill got clogged because misconfigured a train? Hell yeah! That sounds both extremely frustrating and kind of funny. Welcome, Raiders. For anyone new here, I am Eldritch Horror Bread, and Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old band blockbuster full of retro games and thought, hold on, gotta reset. All right, let's try that again. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Eldritch Horror Bread, and Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old man blockbuster full of retro games and decided this is the coolest thing ever. I'm going to do nothing else. Where's the plane? I have no idea how to beat this level. I'm just going to go for neutral at this point. Yeah, do mostly retro games, a couple of new stuff. Every now and then, it's largely just whatever catches my mind. Oh, hey, the auto shout out worked. Nice. And we're just talking about ways, because both me and Butterfly get stuck in the trap of constant apologizing and then getting yelled at for apologizing, which our knee-jerk reaction is to apologize again. So we're strategizing ways to break that cycle, and so far, the $1 million idea is speak Portuguese at them. It will confuse the hell out of them, and thus they'll be too confused to react any way, positive or negative. It's genius and can't fail, except for the fact that neither of us know Portuguese. Oh, come on. Game hasn't. No. Oh. I see what's happening. So last stream there was an issue where I laughed too much in the mic and it crashed the game audio. That happened again. What? I was out of rings? I'm going insane. All right, I have no idea where the plane that I'm supposed to be hitting is, so I'm just going to assume that it's going to stop and brick at the end. So I'm just going to run on through. Not even going to bother with a mech. What does this do? But no, if anyone off, you have to raid and run or just go run out because like stream is like we've been going for a while. Stream gets a bit late. People have stuff to do. I understand. Like go take care of yourself. I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, even if it's for a bit, or if you just have to lurk. Like permissions granted to fuck off. Thought there was game audio. Wait, did it just break recently? That's incredible. I don't know. I've gone completely insane. I have no grip on reality. That is not an act. That is just how I am. Anything that happens is a surprise to me as well as long as you. I have no idea anymore. Okay, did I really take so long that... Huh. Well, I guess we have to keep running. I thought I was tracking that. That answers that question. Wait, nope. Whatever that spin thingy is, it's still completely useless. I do know the point of the spin dash, and that's a huge thing in a classic game. I've just never played a 3D game that actually makes good use of it or makes it intuitive and handy to use. Although this might be the one place we might have found it. Wow, we've learned so much tonight. We've learned the purpose of a spin dash in a 3D Sonic game, and we've also learned the use of Portuguese as a language group.
Dreamers is third.
Dreamers, thank you so much for being third. God, there's so many eldritch beings and horrors in here tonight. This is Blockbuster. It's turbo haunted, and also Butterflies here. And Mecha doesn't have gout. This is a wonderful stream. Fuck. Hang on, let me get the knife on you. I think, or the knife for you. I think it's same issue that connections. Yep, Twitch is not connected for some reason. I need to check for an update because this keeps on happening. Like, this is not the first time this has happened. And I don't know why it crashes, because it looks fine when I start. Redeem's on cooldown, so I'm going to pull that up for a bit or pull up the streams, the dashboard, and refund you. Wait, I can probably do that. I don't know. Thanks for the brick. That was Ace's brick. She rigged corpse. Pretty cool. Let's see. Stream manager. Thanks for the brick. I appreciate it. Why am I small? Well, I know why I'm small, but no, wait, I'm not small. That was just a preview because internet. Hang on. This is just the vibe. And I can't stay on there long because it turns out Spanish Flea is copyrighted. What are they going to tell me? No. I'm going to do that after stream, actually, because I can't find it, and we're getting up there. But I hope you're doing good, Dreamers. It's nice seeing you in, and I honestly, I hope you're having a good night. Wait, what? Aha! The hole. Ah! Ah!
Damn, not here.
We tried so hard. Oh. I understand. I get what they're doing. All right.
Damn it.
That's honestly pretty cool. It's that there's the escape pod that you have to shoot down for the dark mission goes on a fixed path throughout the route of throughout the course of the entirety of the mission. So if you just keep on failing and being bad, nothing can be done. It takes, with maximum roadblocks, 5 minutes. Oh, that was so close. For you to go from the start to the end. And if you take too long, nothing can be done. It's gone. Right. No, self-refund and also just throw a knife because I think I deserve it. Because this has been a bad show all around. What was it? All right, Mecha, I'm glad that you got the drink of choice. Aren't they? And to think, I have played the best Sonic games out there. I've played a Sonic 06, and I'm playing the second greatest Sonic game of all time, Shadow the Hedgehog. There are no better Sonic games out here, and I'm probably going to have people show up outside my house for saying this. But yeah, there is... I don't know what they were on. I will say this. Every time, whoever was in charge of development for this game, like, lead designer, deserves to be thrown in prison. Now, granted, not for anything huge. Not for, like, a serious crime. But if he was in prison for, like, tax fraud or insider trading or something like that, that would be perfect. That is what he deserves. All right, is the knife up? Did we find the knife back? Ah, there it is. I'm sorry, what? All right, back. I forgot that wrong model. I should have stuck with corpse because there's a weird error.
This makes 5 Chaos Emeralds.
That, for whatever reason, the knives are freaking massive on corpse and small on bread when they should be reverse. Like, bread's only 3 inches tall. Corpse is 6'4".
Okay, 2 more and then the truth about my past will be revealed. I'll finally know who I am.
Shadow, we seem to have a problem with rats running loose on base. Return immediately to the Black Comet and exterminate them.
The Black Comet?
This would be so funny. I know it's probably going to be Sonic and everyone else. It would be so funny if it was just Gun. If it just was no one who could be described tangentially as a rat. All right. We salvaged that run. I mean, we fucked it up horribly. Several times. We were going for full dark. We did not get there.
Those humans are trying to ruin our base. Exterminate those vermin once and for all.
Oh my god. It just clicked. I understand why this game is partially like this. A lot of the enemies are things I recognize from from as like asset flips or startings.
I'll tear up this alien comet with my bare hands.
I thought you had echidna hands, not bare hands. Can't even get their own lore right. Shaking my head. Wait, that wasn't.
Swarming things. We've got to go.
I don't know.
Hey, try going up.
We're just gonna go with whatever happens first. Ooh, water and Powerade. Good call. Good call. I've been meaning to get just like a shit ton of Powerade. Like, ooh, that's a horrible idea. I want to do it. There is no. Nah. I've considered. Wait, what are my options? Center. All right. So Knuckles is just go. I can appreciate that about him. Very straightforward. It's just what.
Something's under the surface. Something suspicious. Watch out for it.
But like those worms, the base of them, they show up in 06. I feel like a lot of mechs were started from gun mechs and just mildly adjusted. Do we want to be here? I think we have to murderize something. And like, it all makes sense in a very sad kind of way that the Sonic 06 had to reuse assets from this game. No!
Not here.
Dang it! Alright. This time for sure, unless we don't get it. Then next time.
Those humans are trying to ruin our base. Exterminate those vermin once and for all.
Ow, cool, but also... What is this thing? Oh, my Chow gun's better. This thing looks better. Oh, it's homing! Oh, it arrests my gravity entirely. Why do these Sonic games do this? I know this isn't the only one, but it's very funny that a game known for going fast, using any weapon, just causes you to stop and hang. It's incredible. I find that hilarious. Oh. I thought that was breakable. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. All right. We're going to give a shot towards the villain side until... that's a key, so that's definitely not the right way. Just because, yes, large weapons taken off of tanks. I enjoyed playing Fencer in Earth Defense Force. This has the same vibe. Let's go. Yeah.
Final showdown, Shadow. I'll tear up this alien comet with my bare hands.
You know what? I just thought of the dumbest possible objective for one of those missions. It's just a countdown timer with Knuckles next to it. That's let Knuckles tear apart the comet. You don't have to do anything. In fact, your only objective is to sit there and watch. There's not even an escort mission. Actually, no. For this game, it's possible for him to die. But due to a stroke of accidental genius of all the enemies targeting and swarming you and not Knuckles, it's extremely difficult for him to die. But much more likely that you'll die. And you just have to wait there for like 5 minutes while Knuckles tears the comet apart with his bare hands. There's not even a boss. That's the real fantasy of there not being a... What?
Damn, not here.
Why?
That toxic substance is fatal.
It was going so well. And then it just yeeted me into the goopy abyss. For no reason.
This is going to be the final showdown, Shadow. I'll tear up this
Are they growing kidneys?
with my bare hands.
If they're growing kidneys in there, we should probably steal some. Actually, we should probably steal the incubator too. Like, kidneys already have mad value right now. I only foresee their value increasing after the end of the world. Like, we need to get in on the ground floor of that kidney market. It's untapped potential. Infinite kidneys. Actually, wait, all of you guys have kidneys. Actually, wait, some of you guys have kidneys. Actually, wait, like a handful of you have organs. Never mind, talk myself out of that idea. You ever get the vibe of I should have stopped streaming at the 3-hour mark, but we have continued to keep going, or we have decided to keep going, so here we are. Thank you. Another snack. Oh, hey, another last-minute mechanic.
Stop attacking the good guys. Try going down.
It's fine, it's fine. Knuckles, what's the tracker at? Oh, those are water mines. Yeet. Because I assume there's two ways out of this. Either just go to the end or kill all the enemies of a faction. I should focus on going to the end. Oh yeah, it's almost 10. We've almost been in here for 3 hours. Oh, that's a lie and you know it, Mr. Quit fighting our own soldiers. If that was true, if I did this and this, yeah, you wouldn't do that if what you said was actually true. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work to find all 50, so...
Death to all who oppose me.
Show them all how powerless they truly are.
Ooh, minigun. It's a funny trick of level design. Sometimes they understand how nebulous and ambitious the goal is, so there becomes more than enough. I need a dock. So there becomes way more than enough enemies in a level in order for you to actually hit the kill quota before you need to. But also, there's sometimes just exactly enough, and especially for the objective goals, that it ends up into just checking every single location, hoping you're going to find the exact place and time for the objective. Like, if they... That would have been a very smart thing. Oh wait, that's one of ours. Because I'm curious. I don't think it'll... Unless there's going to be a room full of soldiers, I don't think we're going to get more than 50. Well,
Death to all who oppose me.
why does the dark side charge up so much faster? It's hilarious. Probably.
Damn, not here.
That was entirely my own fault. Good to know. Just kind of stick with this right up till the end. Maybe that would be an interesting thing to research. Of all the ways people have theoretically looked into, because this was a thought that I started and failed to end several times. That I've noticed something that with the worst of Sonic games, there's the community is like Sonic fans are very resistant to the idea of, hey, maybe a remake of this would be good. Maybe there's something to it. Oh, hey, there's the end. Nope, that ain't the end. Wait, I can check how far it is. And I understand why. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there.
That black slab that's moving up and down should stop.
Because there's certainly a well-justified bad reputation to these games. Like, I understand why Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 are not well received. But I also wonder if they could salvage that rep by just trying it again. Like, honestly, if they have a good idea and like all right, that's exactly it. Like, could the remake happen? Nope, not at all. There is no interest from the fans at that. They want nothing to do, because at least from my perspective, the most maddening part of 06 was simply that there were good ideas on the table and they didn't want to do anything with it. No, they can't salvage because they couldn't fix it anyways. Yeah, fair. I see that perspective, but at least my thought is, what if they did something like Project 06 for that game and tried to fix it from there? Where am I going? What am I doing? Prove that with colors? That's also fair. Though there's another part of the context that I'm missing of, they tried this before. Didn't work. We don't want them to try it again. Color Ultimate did horrible. Alright. Yeah, stand corrected. I suppose the whole concept of this, of the remake being worth it, is assuming that if they do a remake, it's going to be worthwhile, that it's going to be a good remake, and not just same old, same old. But, oh, come on! Why is that a death floor? That
black slab that's moving up and down should stop.
That's so maddening. Like, it should be low enough for...
It looks like you can grind on that.
Actually, it's something good. Well, can't just go back. Going back would make whatever... For the game they touch die. Yeah, I forget that this is the game... that most game companies will, if they have a long-standing game like that, they'll learn from their mistake and realize, like, all right, oh, come on. And realize, like, okay, that didn't work. People didn't like this part, this part, this part. The fact that you can get trapped in cycles like that, and that doesn't kill you? What? Can't? Yeah, if you give them a second part, they'll... Never mind. Alright, that's my own fault. I can't blame it on them. Blackout. Nah. I think we'll start up here and try another run next time we get to it, because yeah, you're right. This is the company that, sure, you can't do it all the time. Oh yeah. All right. Gonna close this out and find someone to raid. But that's a good point, that Sega is a company that has made very similar mistakes time and time again. Even when it's not a Sega game, it's Sega's fault. They really kill everything they touch and then some. You love to see it. What do we have that is more... Ooh, hey. To continue the Sonic talk, and because this is the first time he's streamed since the charity, and he's got new stuff. We're gonna raid Professor Fang. He's got some new stuff, new overlay, new ideas. I want to poke at him because he's recently did some charity work that I was a part of over the last weekend, and it was great. Fucked up the Jump Super Mario Sunshine, fucking Sega and Sonic team. Whoever's responsible should be in jail for tax fraud. Agreed. Thanks for all coming by. Yep. We're gonna be raiding Professor Fang. He's an absolute fuppet, known enemy of the channel, affectionately. Does a lot of cool charity stuff. Massive Sonic nerd. I want to make his brain explode by the concept of, hey, I think they should remake Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06. I love this joke because that gets people every time. I know Yuji Naka is in jail for tax evasion. That's why I say the joke. Because I find it funny that the person is actually in jail for for insider trading. I will never find it funny that every time I've said that joke, I've had someone explain or bring up that Yuki Naka is in jail for insider trading. That is my fault. I did misspeak. Oh, anyway, see ya. Have fun. Don't get charged for insider trading. Or do.